1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Or a 6 and a 7. Alright. Huh? Hey, I'm streaming.
Huh?
I'm streaming right now.
It's not easy. Why are you streaming it?
Because I want... Yeah? Alright, welcome to Call of the oh, what the hell? Well, yeah, Call of the Cthulhu. We're trying out this game. Didn't give me a more difficulty, so that's slightly concerning. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble fighting a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Yeah. This time I actually put my mic on because I forgot last time. Oh yeah, you know I did like a 1-hour stream yesterday and then I realized at the end that I had my mic off. So I was just talking for no reason for a full hour. Yeah, I do. Wow. May the gods pity the man who is colonizes and can remain to the hideous end. Sane hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, what the hell? Jesus. What? Oh. Game saved. The graphics look okay. Can you jump? No. That's a weird crunching. Alright. You cannot run. Oh, never mind, you can. L2. How do I... Oh, X. You must light up some areas to interact with them. Oh. I feel like I'm playing, I said I was gonna, like, start off in, like, a detective's office. I wasn't expecting to go into this.
In my wake, hold along. Faith in escape.
Oh yeah, you played the game. Huh?
Only up to a certain point. I've been really busy and I just had to stop.
Yeah.
What a putrid offering.
Jesus.
Wow, that looks really appetizing.
Wow. Disgusting.
Don't fight.
Why? Why would you say that?
Chosen.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I already found that out. Usually I find most of the controls before I play it.
Behold. Everything has already been written.
What?
But perhaps you will attempt
It's a memory, I'm guessing.
your destiny.
Yeah. Open. Jeez. Yeah, don't. While listening to happy music.
I hate whiskey.
Consult diary. What are you eating? My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency after the Great One. Okay, you know it's great. Yeah, I don't want to get him.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
If whiskey just started that, I wouldn't want to go back into it. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep up my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Jeez.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot you can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Yeah.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Edward Pierce. What's this? He's got like one of those Sherlock boards. Oh.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
What kind of music does it
It
play?
was playing like whatever.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Where is the phone? Is it on? Oh, here.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge
Time
of
is it?
investigating
3:16.
because of a problem with your file.
Yeah.
A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, Jesus. Huh? What?
That's what time is, right?
Yeah, I was just checking the time and I saw what time it was.
Just press home for a second on it and then flash it back.
Oh, I do it like this. Quick menu.
Yeah.
Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or the analysis of objects. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill allows your chances of determining the use of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Medicine. Medicine represents your... Huh?
It just confused the hell out of me. Like, I stopped playing for a sec to try to understand this a little more. It really
Yeah, just read the descriptions. Medical represents your medical knowledge. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of drug, or of making diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of the medical problem. Okay, strength.
So is he a doctor?
Well, from that, no, he's not a doctor. He's a novice. Or novice, whatever you call it. Spot hidden. Spot hidden increases your ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. Yeah, well, no shit. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Okay, I'll increase that. Yeah. I'll increase that so I can... I'll get everything to 2 so it's equal.
He's just max one of them out and be like, I'm super smart. Pick up that bag of potatoes.
His psychology isn't that good. Now, I'll take... How do I... Can I remove any? No. Okay. So I'll leave that at that. And then I will increase investigation by 1. in psychology by 1. And then I will validate. Do you really want to validate? What does that mean?
Confirm.
Oh.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will be
Weird.
up to date. And
Yeah,
on
I
a
don't know that
related
one.
matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
He seems to be struggling as a detective.
He looks like
coming.
Sebastian
Yeah, he does. He really
from
does.
Evil Within 2.
Yeah, he really is. Like, that's one of the first things I thought. This was the part that I never had a problem with, like, on off.
This is the beginning of the game.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If
Jesus.
you come to me,
Judge me.
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
A painting?
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right.
What? It goes from investigation
That's
to
all
me
you've got?
checking out a painting.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Well, I want to consult diary. Okay. Oh, the doctor will repeat. Oh. One of those right. Okay. Despite the treatment, okay. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins. A short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrious, came to my office. He wants to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. Alright.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Isn't Hawkins this intelligent guy that was in that wheelchair? Stephen Hawkins.
I thought he died.
I think he did too. He was like a very
The shipping label, some of it's unreadable, but I can make out the part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. I wish I could zoom in on these. Marriage of Darkwater, they say yes. Okay,
So,
that...
Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
Hmm.
elements?
Do I have a choice?
The
Sorry
sender's
about that.
label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her
Oh,
husband.
thanks.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover
What?
it.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Alright. Oh, unlocked answer.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home.
Sure.
The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I can't eat 10 chicken nuggets.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. The police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
What?
Do you know where I got that from? Right next to your school.
Huh. One.
Because it's the closest McDonald's.
No, when?
I'm not just like an hour ago.
Oh.
Like when you came home, I must have either drove by when like a minute or so.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse
I really
36.
didn't realize the
That's
time
right.
at that moment,
It
but
came with...
And you think your daughter...
That is
I
what
didn't
Go
think
to
you would
Dark...
take a ride with Joanne, though. There's no seats in the back.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No.
I eat like super fast.
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that.
Maybe it's
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Alright. All the
I think
information
I'm
I
beginning
need.
to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Okay.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer, but it's not like I have a choice.
Can I look at this image again?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
So a person with a symbol on their hand, and it looks like two people trying to hide.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Jeez. Anything else
Lost
to say about?
Battalion.
Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Alright. Nothing in there. The Learning of Medicine, a dense work game that interns young practitioners. The first volume lists all the illnesses known to the civilized world. Medicine, view character sheet. Sanity. Age 63. Oh. Occupation businessman. Wealthy businessman. Okay. Charles Hawkins, deceased ship owner. Sarah Hawkins, painter. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater. Their heritage ship owner used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Okay. Is this the same thing? Let's see. Oh, there's a quote. I paint what my dreams whisper to me. Interesting. Intuitive artist for some, over period imposters for her. Sarah Harkin leaves nobody indifferent. The mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images, with violent covers and wild strokes of the world, to the world. If her paintings are a testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extracts from the notebook of Edward Priest, private detective. Okay, we got those clues. His sanity. Mental trauma. Edward Pierce's sanity stable. Confident in your abilities and your courage in mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. So right now we only picture his nightmares. Okay.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Okay.
Natural science. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
At the end of the 19th century? That don't make sense. You mean 14th century? Oh, no.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. Okay. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay, leave. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse sent on the darks of the island Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Am I the only one streaming this still? Heh. Says no one's streaming at all. It's taking an oddly long time to just load this part. I hope it's not like this in the rest of the game. Oh, there we go. Halfway. Oh. A little bit before halfway. A little bit over halfway. Making it to 75%. making its way to around 80 to 90%. Probably like 87, I'd make that 90. And 95, and bingo. Bingo? There we go. Oh, I thought we were gonna explore the town he was first in. Boston, I'd assume. Focus Home Interactive presents. A game by Cyanide Studio. I'm guessing this is like the introducing scene.
We're almost there.
For a pretty decent sized ship like that, I expect for more people to be on it. Call of Cthulhu. Skila. Skila? Skila? Cheers.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Okay, so they think well of these people.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay. Guess I'll talk to this guy. I guess I can't. Nothing back here. Assuming that's a whale.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
How old this thing is?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, Please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Oh, yeah?
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Some of these guys look exactly the
Don't put that
same.
beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a
Jeez.
specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the
Huh?
water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
So something killed
Yeah,
a
nobody
whale
listens to us
recently.
anyway.
Yeah, slime like the Ghostbusters.
Jesus.
What could have done so?
Don't put that beast back in the...
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Oh, yeah?
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Cops.
Alright, nothing over here. Guess we can go in here. Yep. Thank you so much.
Hey, be careful.
The hell?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Let's see.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
Oh.
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Alright.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah,
Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I think that's all.
That'll be all for now.
Don't want to order a drink because it might increase my sanity. I mean, insanity.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
They all look the same.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Jeez.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it
Jesus.
was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you
All
farewell,
right.
gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Behind us, he said. Oh, what the?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No.
What?
No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
What's wrong? He looks nearly dead.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Member of the silent stuff.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
We had given up hope the crew of Skyla, or what remained of it, returned to the Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed out to the docks to look on the last filling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that the catch of the formidable toothed whales. The cetine that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the miraculous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quantity and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants to drink water to feed themselves, bringing an end to famine from which the part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his whale house up for rent from June, for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to a special and free tasting event. Come with your family. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Jeez.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
girl, Doctor. Golden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Jesus. Miss Booker always free for the lady. There are some people over here, so let's check that out.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Jeez. Skyrim fire details? Just some whiskey. Oh my god, that looks like it's from Skyrim too. Yeah, back here. Looks like a storage room. Guess there's nothing left over here, so guess we'll close the door. What? Wait, you can open it simply as that? That's odd. Jan, longest day in world history. Oh. Anything else to say? No. Who's that out there? Photos. Oh, repeating that. Okay, close that.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Can I talk to any of you? Nope. Alright, I think that's all we can get out of these people from here. There's a lamp over here, I guess we can take that. I guess not. Odd color for a lamp like that, but guess it matches the lighting. All green lights.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a...
There's nothing for you here either.
You
Beat
think we
it.
don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth.
Nothing
once
for
and
you
all.
here either. Beat
Optimistic.
it.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble. You're already in trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know
There's nothing
what
for
you're
you
doing?
here either.
Hidden in the fog?
Beat it.
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
They gonna fight?
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick
Oh, it repeats it. Yeah, I guess we can talk with this guy. Still hasn't wheeled that in. Let's go over here. There's a guy back there. But I don't think we can climb this. Nope.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Anything over here? Nope. Alright. Time to check out this place. What's it called? Harbor Master? Yeah. City of Darkwater. Always gotta check the corners. Guess I might as well talk first.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins Countdown manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? It's so annoying that you can't read it. Okay.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. I'm assuming that person that was in the bar was him. Her.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Jeez.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Does that increase my ding more? I think so. Oh, I have one available. Oh. Okay. Guess we'll put one into that. No. Building. Okay. We're Mitchell, the owner of the Stranded Bar. Okay, I think we know all we have about him. Oh wait, I can expect this. If I could zoom in closer, I could see what that other date was. There is a second floor. Couple of candles.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. What's in there? Oh.
What a macabre souvenir.
What is that? Is that an oar? It's not an oar, but it looks... Oh, it's a leg! That makes sense. Jeez. I'd expect you to keep proper... well, at least some decent care of this place.
Broken?
I didn't see this.
This place seems half abandoned.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that is true.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
The law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Pretty small town.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody
Yeah.
here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I unlocked so many.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Oh.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already checked that out? Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I gained 1 character point. Guess I'll save a couple up. Can I talk to this guy? Also, running in this game is very slow. It feels like I'm speed walking. But you can run from any direction. Can you run backwards? Yep, you can. Oh, that is sort of weird. But hey, not judging. Okay, those people actually just came back. So I'm gonna see where they go. They're going back to the lady.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again
No.
anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Okay, so that person's obviously Cat. Possibly Cassie.
Nightmares. Can hear things and
Okay, same
voices
thing.
whispering. We'll follow its reader.
Oh, jeez. Locked myself in by accident. Two ways I can go.
Can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
I did see this person over here, so let's go check them out.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Got there.
Who are these others?
Don't aggravate.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
What the? Oh, you can lean. Well, these were the sailors from earlier.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
They're obviously drunk.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Okay, guess we did
I've
everything.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Our person over here. Doesn't seem like we can talk to them. Another fisher too. Oh, that's the statue they were talking about, I guess. Looks like we could climb this, but we can't. Okay, a very odd looking barrel. Assuming these are locked. Oh, investigation.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, goddammit. That sucks. Just wanted to check what was inside. Some kind of words there. They said they defaced it. Oh. Quite literally. St. Brendan, the Navigator. Can I pick this up? Nope. Alright. Guess that's the only thing over here. Could I... Doesn't look like there's much in there. Probably just one clue. It looks like we can crouch inside there. But first we'll check over here.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die of thirst, a lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Okay.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Jesus.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
I feel like I can go through here.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Anything else here? It's interesting. Let's see if I can peek around corners. Okay. Nothing over here, actually. Nope. Leads back here. That's where the officer is. Okay. Checked everything we need over here. I'm gonna try one more time to talk to this woman. Well, she's still here anyway.
I told you to beat it.
Okay, same thing. I feel like I'm in their property now, so don't want to get myself screwed over here.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Okay.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
You could
I
go
shall
back.
take my leave.
Could go back and ask him. Okay, still right there. Doop. Doot.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Alright. Oh, jeez. Good thing I went back. Seems like there's a car up ahead blocking my way. I really don't know what to do. Oh, just noticed that. Okay, we can go in there. Sounds like the car's still on, but it's probably something else. No one inside there. Guess our only way is just to go here. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skills allows you to detect hidden items at close range. What? Am I missing something?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh, this. The part of the enables the load to be lifted, held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Okay, where do I put it? Looks like it would go over there. Oh, we can use this. Okay.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay, we'll do that. And we'll leave. Is there another part I'm missing here? Can't drop back down. Guess I gotta take the stairs. Says I'm missing another thing. Ah.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Says there's more, but I wouldn't understand that. Oh, Jesus! I didn't even
Would it be
see
possible
that.
to mount this cogwheel on the winch?
What would I just use? Ah, the lighter turns this on. Okay. Seems like I got all the pieces I need.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Huh, nice. Wow, really all the stats give you advantages here. We got a check mark, so I'm assuming that means we got everything we need here. And I think I was supposed to get all that, so Jesus Christ. Standing here doesn't seem good. Oh, Jesus. Okay, when I go over here... Medicine?
Smoke. It's coming from this oil.
Hmm.
Smells harmless, but should I beware of psychotropic effects?
Okay. Nothing over here. Okay, get out for a sec. Go back in. Okay, go back over here. Then go back in. I can't look down, which makes sense. Oh! Jesus. Okay, this is definitely Delusional Investigator. What's that trophy? If I check out the trophies, maybe it'll give me an idea. Be the plaything of an hallucination. Except the Sarah Hawkins case. Get driven to the Hawkins mansion. It's rare? That's weird. Maybe I did something bad. Let's just think it's this way. Let me check my insanity. or sanity. Mental trauma. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught a glimpse of a human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that rather than tentacles, it was seaweed wrapped itself around his arm. The vision nevertheless disturbed him, its clarity and its violence. Not backtracking, am I? Doesn't look like it. Wait, am I? No.
This is
closer.
Primitive.
Jeez. Ladder here. Trying to go up it. I'll turn that off right now so I don't get caught. Where am I? Okay, I'm up here. What's the point of this? Something inside there. Oh.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Okay, I guess we can increase something here. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving the skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using balance, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Professional. Equity represents your ability to those to talk to you by the power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Maybe I shouldn't have increased that. Increase that to that. Okay. That's a clue. Chapter 2. Later, the lost... My old later. That I engraved the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the lost battalion who fell. Knowledge. Okay. Okay, seems we got everything we need here. Oh, places. Part of occult.
What is the connection between this
Skinner? Okay.
place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I think I got everything I need here. To enter recontracting. Hold. Wait, what did I just do? Search the warehouse.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Jeez. Oh, so someone died here. Or was sleeping here.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
She looked at it desperately.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Then it must have been Sarah loving her or whatever.
What happened here?
Jeez. Okay, so she slept here. Looked at her painting with some, I don't know what. It's weird to say the least. That's all I gotta say. New clue memorized. Hawkins warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact the presence of bloodstained bandages also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins. Oh, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life. Photograph press cutting. But it is a discovery of partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having from one of the Hawkins. Huh? Did you say something? Oh. That allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of the building and the Hawkins case. Oh.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Okay. I did just increase this.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange painting. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from
Good
the
thing I went with that.
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Jesus.
That's the Hawkins mansion.
Looks like
Come
it's
on,
Florida.
we got some driving to do.
Wait, what? I just heard the word Jewish. The strange high house. Jewish Abrams. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises with signs of recent occupation as well. What? As well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion.
The detective drive? Because
He doesn't have a car.
Yeah.
He literally,
That's probably why he doesn't drive.
well,
He's too drunk. Enter madness.
no, he's literally on the island right now. He went by ship to an island. So, okay. So someone's here. Could be that other guy up here.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
When Fallout 1060 comes out, this is how much milk's gonna cost us.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about for stuff?
They're gonna be like, when Fallout 7060 comes out, this is how much milk will cost us. $30 a gallon. You think so?
Yeah, right.
That guy looks like he has 0 sense.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good
I
its
don't know.
mistake.
I
Anything
just,
else?
well, he just has a well. Yes.
He sounds like a Lego
Your
character.
partner, Andrews, warned
Wait, one sec. Wait.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same
He's
time.
like, yeah.
You know,
so awesome.
Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember.
Interesting.
Day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go.
Okay.
And as you'll
You
see,
can find a Hershey's bar.
in a
Can
way,
you get
he's
one of
still
those?
watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
On the Hershey, like this liquor served out of. I get you to sign this as Hershey bar.
I prefer to be prepared.
Why is there one?
Wise attitude. But apart from old Silas,
Might be the lights behind him not lighting up that one white
Could he
button.
be a problem?
strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
So like a
Oh, the road's fucked up.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
That's a weird looking tree.
Yeah.
What's that?
Sturdy.
Relax.
That's
And well
a
sharpened.
key or a magazine.
Yeah.
Sturdy.
Because every
And well
tree
sharpened.
has one of those. That's a pretty door.
Oh yeah, guess what I found out? Don't stop me, man. You can like shake your head.
What the heck? It's like they're dancing from left to right.
Yeah, but it's like if you were peeking around a corner, you'd be
It
like,
looks like if they walk
too bad you can't walk with it.
it's like Humpty Dumpty.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
I laid me down and slept. I awakened for the Lord sustained plains. Hill house built in 1693 by Revered John Lookout. You alright? Anything to say about this?
Charles Hawkins' grave.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Shoot, why do you guys keep talking to cops? Are you like a snitch or something?
No,
I see you're talking to another cop.
This is the same cop. He's the one who drove me up
They
here.
don't look the same.
It's the same
He does
one!
not look like the same cop. He looks like an elderly, angry,
Is the
not
caretaker still
trustworthy
around?
man that keeps grunting.
Evidence here suggests he is.
It's
Yeah,
surprising
he said
indeed.
yes.
Let's try to
He
keep
was
our
like,
eyes open.
Such a strange
Why were they
final
buried
resting place, sir.
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father
Crybaby.
said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Nothing to see here.
I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Nothing on the back.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
This is a normal way. You coming? Okay. What are you singing? Or humming, I mean. What are you humming? I know whatever you're singing is, but I forgot what it was called, from what movie or
The
whatever
axe
it's
is
called.
gone. That better be on my guard.
Huh. Oh, I thought you were saying,
The axe is gone.
Someone took the axe, so that ain't a good thing. Looks like this way's blocked off, but better go check it out.
I'll have to find another entrance.
What?
They had this Pokemon, they had like a Pokemon called Wheezing, and then they had one called Coughing, and that's
If you're in my, oh wait, you are in my stream. Nick, if you're on my stream, just text in the chat.
This entrance is still in use.
Can they hear me? Where are you going?
Whoa!
Jesus.
Whoa!
Oh, he's like, I'm not messing with you.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Grab his axe.
Jesus.
And tell him I work for Stephen Webster and you defiled this place. Tell him that way. Now
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the
when I
reputation
started?
of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Okay.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Okay, so what did I get from this? Anyway, I'm not lying. Oh, convince the caretaker to help you. Alright. So anyway, Nick, you should actually get Apex. I know you're probably gonna be like, no, it sucks. Yada yada. But it's actually good. And I'm not lying.
This gate is locked.
There's the lighthouse in the distance. Guess we'll check over here first. Yeah, it's still in the Battle Royale gen, I can understand that. But there's more to it. Just because it's under the Battle Royale gen doesn't mean it's like the other ones. If anything, it's the most one with the most lore and characteristics.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Oh, can't open that.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Are you getting on, Nick? Because it says you're offline. Ooh, secret. Oh, no. Be a perfect place to put one. Hey. Because, for one reason only, I was playing Apex Season 4 for the first couple of days when it came out, and I still am. But, I knew you didn't have it, and one of the reasons why I also didn't do it was,
Yes. Shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and
you just... Once you hate a game, Nick, it is very hard to get it from disliking it.
can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Pearson after Bradley explored the garden to the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employers. Keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to Hawkins mansion. Well, you should just give it one more try before you're just, you know... The thing with Last of Us, Nick, you just hated it because you went up against people who had way more experience than you. And there wasn't a lot of people still playing the game around that time. So I would say the most reason why you hate it is because you never really had a fair chance with that game. Apex, on the other hand, is different. Offline. Yes. That time when we were going up against those like decent low levels and you had a decent time?
Who left this light on?
Green lights.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this?
Okay, can't inspect it. Doesn't look like anything meat. Tasty.
This place is for the head of the
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Charles Hawkins.
I've been smoking for 20 years.
Are you okay?
I kinda hated last Tuesday.
The boy was probably here.
So,
Smashed
I
his
told you I
plate on the
had
floor.
another dentist appointment, right?
Yeah.
The entire weekend before Tuesday,
Sarah
I was
Hawkins.
thinking like they're probably gonna give
Why
me
did she leave it
shots to numb the
untouched?
pain and all that. In which they did.
Something happened.
But I
at this table.
wasn't like
An argument?
scared. I was just more like hesitant.
Yeah.
By the way, I do have Bragnorites, okay? I do have. Yes. The doctor said I have Bragnorites because normally with his patients, normally the police officers, and when they said that they're not scared of the needles, by the way, they're numbing my face, like my gums. When they said that they weren't scared, they pass out. And it's police officers.
Working officer. This dinner
So
table
that's why I
tells
have
us a lot
Bragnorites, because I fucking didn't pass out.
Well, we don't
And
have
dealt
all
with
the-
pain.
Well,
Scene of the fire.
Because the stuff that they gave me was like an 18. I don't know what that means, but they're choosing to go with either like an 18 or a 14 thing to numb it. But it shows 18, which 18 is like more stronger and all that.
And
catch is, it didn't numb my entire face. I still felt a lot of pain.
Too much.
Jesus.
Was Charles Hawkins some
It
kind
wasn't
of
much, but I still felt pain because my face wasn't completely numbed. And later that day, around like 12:40, boy, oh boy, the left side of my face was completely numb. Like, I'm not even joking. I just keep feeling like my fucking right side, but I could not feel my left side. But they did check out my cavities. I don't have another appointment until like
the child's
June or July.
Trace. Where are the others?
And the thing is that with this dentist,
they had a fight.
If you're under 15 or like if you're under 16, anything you do there is like free.
Was Charles Hawkins?
But if you're 16 over, you have to pay. Luckily, I'm 15 because what's it called? If I wasn't 15, I was actually 16 and up, it would have cost like over fucking $1,000. And we don't have any fucking money now.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes?
I fucking hate this thing sometimes.
How?
Yoshi.
Oh, they got into a fight. Oh,
Yoshi,
yeah?
Did it
I
stop
hate this fucking family sometimes.
Say that one more time.
I hate this family sometimes.
Your own family? Like, why?
Well, two people in my family. The other ones are fine, but two people in this household. The reason why I say that is because
I found on the docks really came from here.
My grandma spent $700 fucking dollars on her fucking phone number that she doesn't even use. And the funny thing is, you remember how I said that she promised me and my brother like $100 and all that?
Yeah.
She didn't forget, which is actually surprising, because normally when she has to pay me for lawn, she usually fucking forgets. But that's still yet to come. But we don't have any money, that's the thing. We literally don't have anything. And she doesn't get paid until like next week.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
I hate my family sometimes.
This was a fight. Someone fell here.
You're seriously laughing on inspecting a murder scene. Why?
Oh, by the way,
a desperate attempt to flee.
You remember the croissant thing?
Oh god, yes.
Are you going to finish that croissant?
Oh, great. No. What?
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What?
I love it. I love it so much.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Do you want to play Rainbow Six Siege later? Or no?
Yeah,
I just
a
asked that
little
you
bit.
don't disturb anything.
Can you download
Chief
Apex
West found out
Legends?
about what we're doing.
1 second.
Might be in serious trouble.
Dude, wait,
This
what?
door is locked.
Fuck you, Domino's.
You know, I would actually like some pizza. 1 sec, I'll be right back.
You know, no, Yoshi! Yoshi, get your ass back here!
Yes? What is it?
Just, okay, Go get your fucking pizza and then come back, okay?
Mum fucker.
Mum fucker.
Mama fucker. Pickles. Alright. I just realized my dad isn't even here right now, so yeah. Could find those more easily. My sanity, I think, is still sane. Okay, but what were we saying? You said... I'm not muted, right? No. Okay. So what were you saying, Nick? Oh, what the fuck? Nick. Snake. Snake!
Snake!
Oh, Jesus.
By the way, I was watching the video. My friend dared me to.
Huh?
Hey, that one? Okay, do you know that one video where that one guy, like, a group of guys are playing dodgeball? Some guy was about to get like hit with the ball, but fucking like jumps over it and then gets him out. Do you know the video?
I was just getting soda and stuff. It's stuff for the house thing that I need to get. If you want to help, okay? Say hi, Liam.
Hey.
Your mom is on the phone. What would do you want me to take anything out for you for supper? Watch out behind you. It's okay, thank you. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I was thinking about Kentucky as a pizza.
But what I was about to say is that International Pizza Day is this Sunday.
Oh. Oh, pizza on that day.
What?
Okay.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna show you, by the way.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's
So, do you remember do you know our
dated
6 Invitationals?
1818.
1 sec. Okay, yeah, what did you say?
Do you know the R6 Invitationals?
Yeah.
Here's something for you that they posted like last year. Oh. No, it was.
Looks like the Hawkins
I remember
kept
it
more
clearly.
for decoration.
Because that was the time when I was playing fucking Alibi and I almost got a pistol ace. And then some guy jacked my last kill.
Huh? Yeah. I think I...
What game were you playing?
Moby Dick. Melville's classic.
Let's see, Call of the Cthulhu. And I'm the only guy streaming it right now.
You see, I was looking at that, I was like, are you
Mandatory
playing
reading for any whaler,
fucking
I guess.
Chinese Call of Duty?
What?
Do you know Merc Music?
Huh?
Merc Music, do you know him?
No.
Because he makes videos, okay?
Alright, this is the end of the stream, so peace out. Continue.